Yeah, they say Karibu, Karibu, Mombasa. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Harriet if you're new here. So yeah, as the title suggests, today I'm gonna be giving you my honest things that I wish I knew before I traveled to Kenya. You know, no one told me about the things. But I wish I knew them before I traveled or before even I packed my bags to Kenya. So if you're there and you are planning your trip to Kenya, you know, these are the things that you must know before you even think of relocating or thinking of coming to Kenya. Okay, so when I came to Kenya, I didn't know that in Kenya, when you are doing the transaction, you must do everything with your M-Pesa, you know. Back home, yes, we have mobile money like Airtel, MTN. In Kenya, there are some places they don't allow cash. So you have to have money either on your M-Pesa or on your um, ATM card so that you can pay your bills. For example, I went to KICC, and some of you watched my video when I was telling the guy I want to pay, I have cash, and the guy was telling me here we don't allow cash, but we can accept M-Pesa or if you have a card. I was like, oh my God, what am I going to do? So what I had to do is he directed me to a certain place, and that guy had to send the money to him. Yeah, through M-Pesa. So when you're coming to Kenya, just know that M-Pesa is a key. M-Pesa is like a mobile banking. For example, you have your bank in your phone. I don't know whether you can understand, but you have your bank in your phone. You deposit your money on your SIM card. So when you're doing all the transactions, paying your bills, you pay through your mobile banking. Yeah. So in my country, we don't do that. So that is the point number one. I wish I knew before I came to Kenya. Second thing, guys, that you should know also when you're traveling to Kenya is that security. Always mind about the security. If you're in Nairobi, you have to be so careful with your gadgets, the phone, the laptop, you know, because anything can happen, most especially in downtown. You know, the place is always congested, so you have to care about your gadgets so that no one can get to grab them or to steal them, you know. So in Uganda, we are used to, you know, you can even walk, you know, move with your phone, you know. But in Nairobi, Kenya, you have to be so sensitive about your gadgets. The other thing is the transport system of Kenya. Guys, in my first days when I came to Kenya, actually my first week, you know, I realized that I was using a lot of money, you know, with Uber because I didn't know actually where to start from or where to get the cars that were going where I was living. You know, when you're new in an area, you know, you get to be stuck. So when you're coming to Kenya, the first thing you have to know is they have different type of transport. They have what they call matatu, and they have Uber, and they have motorbikes. But there are some places that motorbikes are not allowed. Like they can't go over there. It's risky. For example, the expressway. So I was forced on my first days. Actually, I used to spend like 1,000 per day, which was a little bit expensive, you know. So when I got where the matatus where they were staged from, so that also simplified because where I used to live to town, that was costing me 100 bobs, that is 100 Kenyan shilling per day, which was a little bit good. So you have also to be aware of the transport system over Kenya when you are coming in Kenya, so that you know when you're, most especially if you're traveling on a low budget, make sure that you go with the favorite means of transport that is favorable or more convenient to what you are having according to your budget. So always go for matatu or maybe the motorbikes, you know. If you're in Mombasa, you can go for the tukutukus because tukutukus here are like a main, I can say like a main or a convenient type of transportation that is
here in Mombasa. Then of course they also have matatu, but tukutukus are the most. But when you're in Nairobi, you can use the matatu, which is more cheaper or affordable. Yeah. Okay, let's talk about the security of Kenya. Here comes the juicy part.
The policemen of Kenya are so friendly. So friendly. You can even film them. You can even talk to them on camera, you know. Not like in Uganda, you know. When you point your camera on the police guy, he will tell you, what are you doing? Why are you recording me? Where do you want to take me, you know? But here in Kenya, things are totally different, you know? Things are totally different. You can record them as long as what you're recording is good, it's not bad. So, yeah, so I think there is freedom in Kenya. I was so much surprised, you know, when I went to KICC and I was talking to this police lady and she was like, hi, how are you? Blah, blah. So we were jazzing together. I was like, oh my God, is this Kenya? All the policemen in Kenya so open like this, like they can talk to every vlogger that they find on the way, you know. So I was really so surprised. Okay, another thing I wish I knew that before coming to Kenya, no one told me this, that, you know, vlogging in Kenya is free. You know, you can even walk, you know, on the streets of Nairobi, streets of Mombasa, everywhere you go, you can vlog. No one will tell you, why are you pointing a camera at me? Why are you recording me? Blah, blah, you know. People are free. You can record, you can do anything that you want, as long as you are not recording government buildings. So vlogging in Kenya is really accepted. So, wow. I was wondering, you know, back home, like for example, you might be vlogging and someone comes, why are you recording me? Who gave you permission to record me? So you always vlog, but you feel like, oh my God, what are people going to talk about me? What are people going to say, you know? For example, you can go to the market and people will start shouting at you, you girl, why you, blah, blah, pointing camera at me. But here in Kenya, things are totally different. You can do whatever you feel like doing and no one will even tell you, why are you recording me? So I wish I knew all the things before I came to Kenya. So these are the things that you really need to know. You know, if you're planning your journey to Kenya, you must know the things so that you come when you're prepared. Another thing that I wish I knew before I came to Kenya is about the currency. Guys, guys, when it comes to the currency of Kenya, in every country, I can say in every country, you know, when you're not used to the currency of that country, of course, it seems to be confusing, you know. For example, I saw like 200 Kenyan shillings and I was like, it's a lot of money, you know, it's a lot of money. So I boarded a matatu and there's a place that I was going and the guy was telling me every stage is 200 shillings, 200 shillings. Then I was like, oh my God, it's a lot, blah, blah, it's a lot. So to me, it seems to be like it's a lot, yet it was not a lot, you know. So it's really like kind of confusing a little bit, but you know, when you get used to the currency, you know, you adopt the situation. So guys, that is it. Then another thing that nobody told me, guys, about Kenya. This is my honest opinion, guys. If you're coming to Kenya or if you're planning your trip to Kenya, at least always know the basic words. Like in Kenya, they speak Swahili and English. So most of the people speak here Swahili. So if you don't know Swahili, then it feels like you're not going to interact, you're not going to enjoy your journey, like enjoy to explore a lot because you don't know Swahili. At least always learn those basic words, those small words, how to greet, you know. It will always save you because, you know, am I lost? So this is Casablanca Club. So it will always save you because, you know, you have some few words that you can at least, you know, how to greet, you know. So those are the things that will always save you.
Another thing, when you're coming to Nairobi, be prepared, most especially if it is during rainy season. Move with enough jackets, jumpers, sweaters, because Nairobi is really cold. Yeah. Okay, rounding all this together, guys, always have emergency funds, because you don't know the country that you are traveling. Does it have a high cost of living or low cost of living? So for you to be safe, you need to have emergency funds. Yeah, because in your country you might be having certain things, or your cost of living is a little bit low, and when you go to that country, the cost of living is high. So there are certain things that I compared here in Kenya, and their prices were a little bit high, and in my country are low, and some were low here, and in my country they are high. So when you have your emergency funds, you know that you are in a right place, most especially if you're traveling in a low budget like me.
One of the things that I wanted really to share with you, because I felt like there might be someone out there that would love to come to Kenya, or to relocate to Kenya, or to spend their vacation, in Kenya. So why not share the things with them, so that they will be aware of when they are coming to our country. So yeah, we are going to grab some grapes here.
That is in Swahili is called zabibu.
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 Zabibu. Ah, in Swahili it's called zabibu. Okay, but I think in Uganda it's also called muzabibu.
Zabibu.
If I'm not mistaken, guys watching.
Swahili in Uganda.
I know little Swahili.
Do you have Swahili in Uganda?
Yes, we have many. Even in Uganda they speak Swahili.
Yeah,
Yes.
You say that in Uganda there is Swahili.
Yeah, people speak Swahili in Uganda.
But most of them
Yeah, Ugandan, English and other languages. Yeah, because English is our main language. Yeah. Okay.
you say Tanzania, the people that
They don't know. You're
Swahili.
from Tanzania?
I'm from Kenya, but we do say Tanzania Swahili.
Yeah.
Even if you talk English, they can't.
Yeah. Have you
but
watched the muzabibu? The zabibu?
I watched for you.
You watched?
I have watched.
Oh, you've watched? Asante sana.
I think
Okay. You say karibu. We are in Kenya. So guys, this marks to the end of the video. So if you're watching this video, please let me know in the comment section down below, what was your experience when you came here in Kenya. Let me know in the comment section. I will also appreciate. Thank you so much all for watching. Hope to see you all in our next upload, and if you haven't yet subscribe. Click on that notification bell so that you don't miss out any of our videos each time that we post. See you guys. Bye.